Hey yo, welcome all. This is my Boku Hero no Academy chapter reviews. I'm going to be doing a bit of catch up. Well, got quite a couple of episodes. Got quite a couple of chapters to go through. So I'm going to start off with 215, the final battle of the Midoriya versus Shinso. So it's been a while since I read My Hero Academia, but I remember that he was in the Avatar state, wasn't he? Deku. His power is my ally. So let's see what he can do now. The words All Might said to me, the time we spent together at the beach, you can become a hero, control my heart. My origin, simply remembering that is enough to make me feel like I can do anything. Wait, the black stuff came out again. Wait, why? Something is clearly different from before. He's most likely relied on young Uraka's quirk so he can focus on his own power. Young Midoriya, what happened in these last few minutes? Even All Might is shook. I think this is kind of a way of saying that Deku is kind of surpassed All Might in terms of the ability of One for All, to be honest. Is it One for All? No, One for All. One for all for one. Yes, One for All. That's the one. Yeah, I always get confused between the two, but yeah, it's One for All. So what the hell are you? Wasn't that rampage a few minutes ago just a bluff? I wish I could take back my feelings. Shh. They vanished. Ouch. They disappeared in an instant, and I got this tingling pain inside my body. It's been drastically strengthened compared to when I was using it. My body isn't keeping up with my enhanced quirk. If this isn't the power I can use at 20% maximum output, I can tell by the sensation. Only will I be able to use it. This power is meant to be used in the future when I become able to handle One for All completely. Okay, so that's kind of like a little teaser for what it's like, a kind of like a roadmap of what Deku's powers can be. So he's like telling us that he's going to be able to use it later on in the future. Okay, so even so, Air Force is still unstable. I'll be afraid of another uncontrolled discharge. 8%. There's no way he'll get caught by my brainwashing in this situation. I need to keep my distance. Sorry, Monoma. Recently, it seems he's added long distance attacks to his arsenal. If we show even the slightest opening, it'll be a repeat of last match. He'll break through right through us. So it's decided then. Midoriya will be our top priority. Either way, we need to stop him from roaming free, or we'll have no chance. I'm counting on you, Shinso. You managed to create an opening for me, and yet I won't let things end like this. This confidence given to me by All Might. It's almost been 5 minutes since the battle began, and your copies only last for 5 minutes, Monoma. But if I was pretending it was 5 minutes and I've actually extended that limit to 10, I would suddenly assault you. Do you think you could beat me on your own? She's still wary of Shinso's brainwashing. Well, aren't you a sharp one? By the way, do you know how many quirks I can copy at once? I confirmed Yagami's poltergeist and Kodai size strategy. Strategically speaking, the last one with the Shinso's 3, huh? So you think because I got 3 watches, I can only copy 3 I can only make 3 copies? Okay, well, if it was that simple, pretending it was 3, maybe I'll be able to copy 4. Then what would you do? There are many different quirks I can copy, although I can't activate multiple quirks at once. There are quirks with lasting effects and others that can directly affect the human body. They tend to remain. For example, take Kodai's size. Once I make this knot bigger, even if I activate another quirk, the knot will remain enlarged. Don't get it? I said fire with the ring. Will that ring a bell? This is the supporting character's final act of desperation. Did he do something to Deku? Even so, I need you to do a favor, Rakuga. I will try and fight him head on. I can't win. In that case, I'll bring this battle to my specialty. Shinso's heading for the other 3 locations. He wants to drag Midori into that battle. The pressure exerted by Shinso in the melee battle constricts on his enemies like chains. He's catching up fast. Wait, what the heck happened? What's his panel? Twin impact. At any point where there's an impact, it will trigger a second, even stronger impact. Oh, what the heck is this? Back then, he activated Shoda's quirk in that instant. My apologies for being captured first, Shinso. I hope this created an opening for you. Smack. Now that I've grown accustomed to your movements, capturing you is simple. People call me a master of dexterity. Alright, now that we can capture one, the rest will be easy. Ashido, she's in trouble. Shinso did a good job keeping his distance. This could actually do it. Come back. Don't forget, keep it in your heart, your origin. Oh, the Deku grab is... okay. Damn. Raiko. I get close to Shinsho, Uraka, you can take care of Monoma. Even when you're done, go help the other two and don't worry about me. I'll be fine. This is getting intense. I'll definitely win. Okay. His trust in his predecessors and confidence in his friends drew out the victory. Drew out this victory. I was really looking forward to showing everyone how much I've changed since then. But every last one of them just keeps pushing forward without ever stopping. Damn it. The hero class sure is amazing. Oh, this is Shinso's thoughts. That's pretty deep, I guess. Phantom Thief, things got dangerous for a second, but in the fifth set, Class A wins a 4-0 victory. Damn, Midori is just too OP to be honest. And with that, we're finished with all 5 sets. I feel kind of bad for Shinso, because I understand his struggles. Throughout all the battles, everyone claims to know their enemies, know themselves and fought bravely. The first set won by Class A. Yeah. Therefore, the overall winners of the training battle is Class A. Okay. Almost everyone was caught in their machinations. I was never the type who had a burning competitive spirit, but all in the all is super frustrating. Mr. Izo and Mr. Vlad, I couldn't do anything on my own. I'm still too weak. There was also supposed to be my transfer exam, wasn't it? This was also meant to be my transfer exam, wasn't it? Oh, so Shinso, this guy had a lot of thingy. This guy had some high stakes for him. This was quite high stakes compared to everyone else. You knew, I wasn't certain, but considering the season and the format of the battles, it was also an easy format to test how I'd do without my support team. Not to mention, I was the only one who participated in 2 matches. From Severi's perspective. For those, there is still time for the teacher's critique, so hurry back. First thing, Midoriya, what's your deal? You materialized something black, even though it was his quirk running wild. I wonder what the name of his technique is. For a new move, it seems to deviate quite far from your super strength, don't you think? What is the principle behind it? Yeah, this is kind of an awkward situation for Midoriya because this can't be telling everyone, yeah, it's my one for all quirk, bro. So yeah, I can't talk about one for all, but it's not like I can dodge the question either. I'll be honest as I can without giving things away. I also don't understand it fully yet. My power suddenly started overflowing and I couldn't suppress it. It felt like the power I've always trusted suddenly bared its fangs at me. I was really scared myself. But thanks to Uraka and Shinso stopping it for me, I quickly realized that wasn't the case. So if Shinso hadn't knocked me out unconscious, I have no idea what would have happened. Shinso, earlier you asked me if I was just bluffing, but honestly I was just confused as you were back then, but thanks. Both of you. I was really trying to rile him up so I could brainwash him though. It was bothering me that much. It was bothering him that much. I mean, it was clear he wasn't just acting. Well, I must say, compared to Midoriya's rampage, of course, it goes to say without Shinso's perform well, but Uraka's quick decision making was simply wonderful. In order to calm her friend down, she put her own body on the line and jumped him to stop him. Yes, I love that kind of thing. Love it. I say Uraka leapt in to aid without a second thought. It was like super fast. especially the part where you embraced him so passionately. Oh, a bit of teasing about a ship teasing. Look at Rocker going red. Damn, I kind of jumped in without thinking. I could have kept my cool a bit more, but I'd rather do than do nothing and regret later. You've really grown, Uraka. I didn't only do it for Midoriya. I did it. I did what Uraka instructed me to do. In fact, I saw Yangi and the others being attacked by the black stuff as well. If something wasn't done about it, Class B would have lost either way. I stopped Midori because I wanted to fight against him and win. This was simply the result of that. I was only thinking about myself. Oh, Aizo comes in with a strangle. Corporal punishment. Call that Pete. Call the PTA. No one has ever had such high expectations of you. Everyone here has gone through hellish training every day and day out to become a hero who can save people. It would take a genius of All Might's caliber to suddenly ascend to that level, for the sakes of others. If you prioritize the feeling and nothing else, you won't be able to save anyone. If you don't have the power to do things on your own, then you have no hope of protecting others. From that perspective, your actions were more good enough to pass this exam. Oh, Shinso at the end. Were you trying to lure me to this skirmish to give yourself an advantage? You were super fast at dropping those pipes to slow me down. And when you were moving around with your blinding cloth, you really amazed me. You really reminded me of Mr. Aizawa. In the first set, I thought your team's ability really helped you shine, but believe me, it wasn't just that. Your decision making and physical abilities were amazing. They weren't inferior to a hero class at all. You had me breaking out in a cold sweat. If you're talking about using your strength for others, then I'm the one who really needs work. My thoughts exactly. Alright, before we can get to the review, I can say that probably, almost certainly, starting next year, Shinso will transfer to the hero course. So don't start competing with him just yet. Whoa, Class A or Class B? Oh, that'd be interesting if it came Class A. A new dynamic indeed. This will be decided later. This will be decided at a later date. Now let's get back to the teacher's critiques. First things first, Mr. Aizawa, Minato is a disgusting freak and he should be convicted for his crimes. Well, I remember what he did, yes. Have you forgotten how I put my life on the line and made sport of Soda and his team? Class B did proud failing marks around this time. That much is true. However, leaving the results aside, we still haven't lost in any way, shape, or form. If only I had known Midoriya's quirk would be a dud, I would have come up with the appropriate plan. In other words, if we were to fight again here and now, there's no telling what would happen. Not happening. Class is over for today. Come to think of it, the fact that Scroder's quirk was activated means that I was touched at some point. At that time, I was panicking out of fear that Monoma's limb would explode, but what does he mean by dud? Wow. Oh, that's right. Sorry to interrupt. Monoma, come visit Erie. Come visit Erie with me now. With me tomorrow. Okay. Come to think of it, the fact that... Oh. Yeah, that's true. He did try to absorb touch Deku, didn't he? And he has the ability to copy quirks, so I wonder what's up with that. That's pretty interesting. That was chapter 216. This is chapter 217. New power and all for one. Okay, so having Bakugo and Deku having a sparring session. What's the matter? You scared of something? Wait, I'm telling you, they won't come out. Stop. That's not how it works. Both of you calm down. Or blur. What do you mean? It'll come out when he's in trouble, right? But this is supposed to be practice to prevent it activating on its own. How do you feel, young Midoriya? Oh, these like the one for all guys. These are the only people who know about one for all. Its presence has completely vanished. The predecessor's quirk and the maturation of one for all itself I see. So you two have been having your secret conversations here the whole time. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see you here. Oh yeah, Bakugo's he's kind of in the loop now, isn't he? Well, young Bakugo, is sharing this secret with you now after all. Do you know about this, All Might, the whole thing with the black quirk? No, I was also seeing it for the first time. Bald-headed successor, as I recall, the one who came before my master, was a young man with black hair. But the fact that One for All is endowed with the quirks of all previous successors, my master was most likely unaware of that too, as well. So does that mean Deku, he's kind of surpassed everyone already and achieved a high level? It's crazy. Not in terms of strength, but like in terms of like the potential of the One for All and stuff. It makes it very compatible as well. That makes you the first time trash. There has to be something that induced it, right? Amazingly, he instantly drew that conclusion and moved the conversation forward. Not at all. Oh, that's Bakugo. This is that was quite an interesting analysis from All Might about Bakugo. You know, he's acknowledging that Bakugo is kind of clever as well. Not at all. All he said was the time has come. There might be some external cause to it. Don't you think All for One is somehow involved? One for All was originally derived from him, wasn't it? Possession of multiple quirks. You're just like him, don't you think? He said the exact words I at least wanted to say. For that, for the time being, you need to become more familiar with that power so a similar incident doesn't happen again. I'm telling you, you need to feel more like you're in danger. Just let me kick your ass around a bit more. I'll activate it. And once you activate it, I'll beat you to a pulp and I'll be number one. Hold back your ambition for now. If it responds to my feelings, then all the time, this power is meant to be used in the future. I decided it wasn't a power that I can manage right now. Maybe that's why it feels like the power is locked away right now. In which case, I should try reimagining. I should try imagining myself locking it, unlocking it. Shit, talk about boring. If you can't manage it right now, then this whole thing is pointless. I'm done. Listening to your muttering makes me my friggin' skin crawl. I suppose we'll call it a night. Are you alright? One for all power, dumbass. Quit you complaining already? Were you completely pulled ahead of me today? Yes, I can withstand heat because I'm made of metal, but since I'm metal, I can only get so hard. But unlike me, you can get hard. You get harder the more you hit. Why these two just complimenting each other like geez man, these dudes? Get a room. You and I both have unique strengths. Ain't that right? Tetsu. Tonight's dinner is beef stew. Oh wow, everyone from Class B is here as well. It's kind of lit. Class A and Class B mingling. Okay, that's kind of cool. So many people are reflecting and mingling. Do you have any pictures of Hawks like from his private life? Oh, yeah, that's interesting. This is quite interesting dynamics indeed. New faces, new characters interacting. Mm, how many special moves do you have? I have only three and four. So do you do quirk training every night before bed? Midori, I've been looking for you. Do you have two? Did you have two quirks this whole time? Huh? You were the one who told me to come at you with everything I had, and yet you were still hiding your power. I have to say I'm a little shocked. No, you got it all wrong. It's probably quirk derivation or something and they originate from the same quirk. Yeah. Today was the first time this happened, and even I was surprised. I see. That must have been rough on you. Sorry for doubting you. Things really took an unexpected turn, but you did really well. Somehow the half and half bastard is both perspective and dense at the same time. I like that. I like that remark that Bakugo made, to be honest. You know what? I'm actually just starting to enjoy My Hero Academia again. Oh, I didn't choke on my chewing gum. My Hero Academia has always been up and down for me. Like sometimes it's like really interesting, just like how it is now, and then sometimes it gets a bit dull and it drags on a bit. Like the whole Class A versus Class B thing was a bit of a drag for me anyway, until we found out about Deku's power. Our task anyway. Okay. You were amazing, Todoroki. You were able to use your flames as well. Nah, I've still got a long way. I'm the same as you, so that's why I'm gonna keep climbing even higher. What is this? Look at that dramatic panel as well, just for him to use his phone. I never would have thought that you'd be the one to ask me about it. Hihi. There's a few things I'd like you to teach me about Flashfire. I like how Endeavor just casually being this dude up as well on his phone as well. It's pretty funny. The next day, so it's decided then. I'll take care of the necessary documents. You can all focus entirely on his education. Much appreciated. That Shinso is a lot like you back in the day, don't you think? Did you see yourself in him, Aizawa? Or maybe Shirakumo? If you have something to say, make it quick. I gotta make some business to take care of. Nothing. Just reminiscing about the past. Who's Shirakumo? Okay. See, I see that touched the nerve with Aizawa. It's the dark face of Yue. Whatever this girl's talking about, I have not the faintest. During the cultural festival, I told her that that's who you were. Have you know I follow the path of justice same as you? What exactly is going on here? Hey Midoriya Togata, sorry for calling you out here. I have a request of Monoma, but unfortunately the combination of Erie's delicate mental state and Monoma's, well, everything would be pretty terrible, so honestly, what kind of fiend do you think you'd take me for? Yeah, it's a dud, I'm afraid. I won't be of any use, Eraser. Is that so too bad? You had him copy Erie's quirk, but what for? And Monoma, what do you mean by dud? She's the same type. She's the same type as you. I presume you have this type of quirk that stores power, correct? When I copy a quirk, I copy its nature, and when the type of quirk that accumulates one thing or another and converts it to energy, I am able to copy the accumulation itself. Okay, it's fine. Even though Monoma's copied it, it won't be any because Monoma himself has a slim build. Okay, it happens once in a while. That's the reason why I wasn't able to use your true power even though I copied your quirk. If it weren't for that, Monoma would have exploded and dodged the bullet there. That's true. But why did you try to copy it? Even if Eri becomes able to activate quirks again, as long as she doesn't know how to use it, we can easily have a repeat of last time. So I thought I might be able to have Monoma copy it so she can learn how it works firsthand, and things would be a lot easier on Eri. But I guess it won't be that easy. Sorry, it's my fault. My power only hurts people. I wish I didn't have such a bad power, Eri. Didn't you remember you didn't hurt people? You saved me, didn't you? That's right. It's not the power, it's how you use it. Oh, pardon me. Take a knife, for example. Sure, it's dangerous, but it's the better it cuts, the more delicious food you can make. So I think your power is absolutely wonderful. Even so, this power is my ally. One day I'll make it my own. You're right. I'll do my best. I'll master it. Power to no matter what. I'll master all for one. Like Togata's turned into like an old man. He's been retired early. I feel kind of bad for him. Next issue will be on hiatus. Okay. Okay, this is the third mangaka who's done this now actually. So I know Oda's always he pretty much does what he wants. He can take a break whenever he wants. But the other mangaka artists don't have that privilege of doing what Oda does. But this is the third time I've seen it now. So Hirokoshi's taking a break this time. Wow. I guess there might be a change in the manga industry in terms of like work flexibility and stuff and deadlines. Leniency your show's popular enough because what's it called, the author of Seven Deadly Sins, I think it's Nakaba. He also took a break recently as well, so that's pretty crazy. I never know how to read this stuff. Little extra panel is not for me. Okay. This is chapter 218 now. This title spoiler hidden. What title spoiler hidden? Is that what it's called, or is that what the website's saying? I'm not sure. Early December. Morning, morning, it's snowing. This dude looks ripped. Hey, do you know where Todoroki and Bakugo is supposed to be back? I want to borrow the next volume of that manga. Apparently around 6. Today is the last day of their provisional licenses classes. Oh yeah, these guys are still behind, despite them, despite these three being like the strongest dudes there. Like they're the ones that didn't really pass. If those two pass their test today, everyone in the class will have earned their provisional. Today will be the last day I have to see all your sorry ass faces. So I'm in a really good mood. I hope you're all prepared, Plankton. Now let's begin. They're probably middle of the test right now. I think they'll be able to manage. Of course they'll be. Bakugo's been looking really sharp recently. Almost as sharp as his attitude. I guess I can bake a cake in the meantime. Man, the one thing I had on those guys was I got my provisional license and they didn't. Well, that's about to change. He's been roasting them. That's pretty funny, I guess. Kan Kanemaru has been roasting them. That's pretty funny. Quit being so petty. You got plenty of good qualities on your own. Petty Kanemaru, that's the one. The major lifestyle supporting manufacturing company has officially ventured out into hero support industry. Ooh, a new arc begins. Yes, this is interesting. Pardon me again. A beautiful four-armed woman, an elderly gentleman with a fine coat of fur, a boy with a jiggly jello-like skin. In the past, people like them were in the minority. Oh, however, the paranormal proliferated at an astonishing rate, and before we knew it, the era arrived. Ever since the industrial reproduction, ever since the industrial revolution, mass production has been continually on the rise and is now ingrained in our consumer control culture. We have to put a stop to it. But by the time we realized our mistake, it was too late. This guy, who is this guy? He looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? Designs are in shambles. For our daily necessities, we spend all our time running about that perfect product. Everyone is different, and for that reason alone, people around the country are put through such hardship. The dark ages are upon us, and so we strive not to forget our history. We come all this way building products that meet the needs of each and every one of our customers individually, and so we take great care. We can have our own personal design ready made within 3 days. We're rushing towards the top of the industry with our proletariat development techniques and systems, and now, at very long last, we're setting foot in hero society. You can expect great things of Deterrent cooperation in the future. Okay, this guy has an interesting aura about him, but it's definitely a bit shady at all. And that's the second part of the commercial with no on-screen sub. Oh my god, my reading's getting awful now. No, exactly what were you pushing for, President? Well, it's not bad, but couldn't you make my forehead stand out a little less? But that's what makes it funny. Even the ever the honest one, Miyashita. But as for the market entry, I somewhat expected this. The response hasn't been stellar. Yes, daily necessities and business use products are very different specializations from hero products after all. Heroes require tools designed for battle after all, and we're new to this industry without much to our name. In other words, they'll be thinking, quit butting in where we don't belong. For the love of Miyashita. Honestly, you mustn't think of such things. This guy will forgive just about anything you say to him. His president looks, gee, he looks really cynical. He looks sinister as well. Here's the catch, Miyashita. When it comes to superpowers, we've been doing it on a larger scale for a long time. We've amassed plenty of followers. I'm confident we'll make this a success. Superpowers. Yes, I mean quirks. The books I've been reading must be rubbing off on me. It's been republished, you see. You must be a sign of the times. But a lot of the original text has been modified. A truly the shame. The Superpower Liberation Army Principles. What is this? That book was written by the leader of the Superpower Liberation Army. Yeah, I read about it too. It's a load of crap if you ask me. What they were doing was nothing but terrorism at the expense of innocent people. And even so, he had the gall to put it on airs and act like he was in the right. You can just feel that in his writing style, we must be liberated and so on. Oh, so is this a book about extremists trying to get rid of, I'm guessing, people with abnormal looking abilities and stuff, and the whole time I was just sitting there like, shut up. Shut up already, you're nothing but a criminal. What is this? I'm sorry, Miyashita, your relatives are all gone, right? Yes, ever since I lost my mother last year. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't. What's all of this all of a sudden? You've done good work for me, Miyashita. You're my best employee, which is why it's a truly a shame, Miyashita. Why must you do this to me? I even considered letting you become one of us. If only you hadn't denied our cause, there would have been so many paths to open to you. Oh, what the heck? Oh my goodness, but it seems we weren't able to reach an understanding president. It hurts. And that's it. Very regrettable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this guy is sinister. Jeez, what is that power? Is this guy like a racist for heroes? He might be. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Chaos, after the appearance of the paranormal, I will never forget you. Oh, this guy is such a psychopath. Jeez. He's got that whole joke. He reminds me of the Joker, you know? Like, not even gonna lie. Like, psychopathic. Oh, around the time when people desiring peace began working towards coexistence with the paranormal. Oh my god. Keep burping quite a lot. A particular ideology became popular with the superhumans. They rejected suppression and sought liberation. The freedom to use one superpower should be a natural human right. Then came Chikara Utsubashi. That's quite a Japanese name that I don't think I pronounced right. I'll try again. Chikara Yotsubashi. I know Chikara means power. Yotsubashi brought together liberation advocates and formed the Superpower Liberation Army. Oh. So he killed him because he didn't have the same beliefs, I guess. You know, that's kind of what like SJWs kind of do online, to be honest. The man himself, Destro. Ooh, that's a sexy name, Destro. The man who would destroy the status quo. For many years, he opposed the country which was making progress at the time in establishing superhuman laws in a snuggle for supremacy, and in the end, he was defeated. Destro, oh, that is a cool name. The Liberation Army was dissolved and many of its members captured. While he was imprisoned, Yotsubashi took his own life after completing his work, writing. Oh wait, oh. So that's not him, okay. Okay. He took his own life after. Okay, so this is like a little background information. Okay, he took his own right after completing his writings, right? But not even Yotsubashi himself was aware that he had children. So Yotsubashi was a pimp, I'm guessing. He was just going around banging hoes, and that's how he got kids already. Okay. Give me a progress report. I found someone who appears to be connected to the League. If you want to make contact with them, it would be sooner than later. Then do it at once. Yes, sir. They are enemies of the Liberation Army. If the government won't take action, then we have no choice but to finish them off ourselves. In the name of Destro, we will dismantle the League of Villains. Oh my god, this guy looks cool as fuck. Oh my god. Yes, this guy gives off the Joker vibes now. Oh my goodness, wait, let me look at the Joker real quick. This is one Joker that he really reminds me of. Like the art style and stuff. Not this weird Joker. There's quite a few weird Jokers around, but one of them has a really similar look. Pardon me, I'm just going on Google Images real quick, and yes, found him. This will probably be what my thumbnail looks like. The Joker comparisons, you know. Yes, I can truly see it. Damn, I quite like his little eyes, his mask. I guess it's like the ink blots kind of thing. By the way, I heard you were entering the hero business. What's that about? You see, okay, so this is like yes, this is the extremist group of superheroes who want to be liberated of all the rules, who wants to fight for superhuman rights because they've been oppressed. Okay, I understand their ideology. That's quite accumulation already. People seeking liberation are dying dormant across the nation. Hook, line, and sinker. He took my bag. Give it back. What is this stuff? Carbon dioxide. Damn you. The heroes will be here before you know it. What's that? Some sort of drop. Where are the heroes? What's that happen? I'm sure it'll be so. I'm waiting then. We need to assess the situation first. I'll leave the evacuation to you. You may not be able to fight anymore, but we can. The haul we get on days off is something else, huh, leader? We're practically swimming in wallets. You might be right, but you got your license 30 minutes ago. Okay, so what? A hero's a hero. I didn't hear about any restrictions. The two heroes who are determined to win their first battle. Okay, these two are past now. Who the hell are you guys? A couple of schoolboys playing hero. But little did this guy know. These two are top heroes from the top school as well, you know. Okay, this is 2:19 now. Damn, this video is kind of long, but it's gonna be worth it, I guess. Holy crap, it's All Might. Damn, those wallet and bat. You can't steal people's things like that. Yes, you tell them, bro. Cocky little punk, you think a little ice would be enough to make me surrender? After all, of all people, we thoroughly investigated the patrol patterns for this area, all for today's big operations, so we could strike during holiday season at the end of the year. We'll spend an entire month preparing. We wait for the moment where we have the sitting ducks and the heroes weren't around. And that's right now. Get a job, asshole. I like that. Unfortunately for you, we were able to put a stop to your plan. Unfortunate. That's where you're wrong, high schoolers. School children are also naive. Listen, I can control carbonated water, and I live for the thrills. And I've got a hell of a lot more resolve than a couple of schoolboys passing. And that resolve will allow me to escape with my prize. Whoa, what's wrong? Your body's passed out. I'm only trying to stop them, so I was holding myself back. Even then, where's your resolve, huh? I hope you still got some because you're in for a world of hurt. The only one who's gonna get hurt is you. Ooh, you're strong. A little too strong for your own good. Wait, what happened here? You missed. It's like a carnival in snow and ice. Miss, no! Oh, okay. Bakugo sees a woman in danger, and he goes in and saves her. Okay. Did you want to die? Do it somewhere else. This is just the best. I guess I have no choice to get a little rough with him. A swirling ice heat wave. Carbonated water goes flat when it heats up, right? You son of a... That move you used on Deku during the sports festival, ain't it? That's the move, yeah. Yeah, although I held back compared to then. Are you injured? No, not injured, shithead. You're making fun of me. What about the woman? She's fine. You two alright? If I'm not mistaken, you're that bad boy from UA. What's bad here is your vocabulary, asshole. And you two did all this? They were stealing the bags and belongings of passerbys. We've subdued all the assailants and that were identifiable to us. As for the goods stolen, I rounded them up before they burnt to ash back then. Thanks for leading the evacuation. You did everything perfectly. That's remarkable. I can't believe you're still only students. Thank you. Sure to become top heroes in the future. Ice sliding, ice sliding go shall take care of the rest. Crack. His gauntlet exploded. They did indeed. That's what you get for using inferior black market goods. You two are amazing. Ooh, black market goods. All of the items were circulating in the black market are being monitored continuously. If things take a turn for the worse, they'll explode, leaving no evidence behind. We're also collecting tons of valuable combat data. You certainly got a strong commercial spirit. This will all help further our cause. It all seems to have arrived. That was quick. You were the one who said, so do it at once. Your words are the words of Destro. You should choose them carefully. Okay. We tried searching for his clients list, but it came up empty. According to him, he destroyed them all. Oh, how clever. This is the mediator supplying equipment to the League of Villains. The broker Giron. There's no mistake that he's got information on the League. You serious? This is quite the surprise. I can't believe you were able to sniff me out. I figured it must have quite a ton of free time on their hands. And what do you know? Out comes President Baldy from Detonerate. I can't pronounce that word. Detonerate. You know, the old man was really pissed off, and I owe a lot to him from way back when I was in the upstart in this business. When a legitimate company tries to break into my market, well, how much do you want? Let me tell you something. I never enter a business relationship with anyone unless I get a good look at their face. The only business I do with guys who strike my fancy, and I'm afraid a guy who would beat me silly and drag me to his lair doesn't cut. Whether or not I got info on the league is irrelevant. I'm not gonna leak. I'm not leaking a damn thing to a thug like you. What kind of smuggler would sell out his clients? Don't you? Why don't you crawl back into your dad's ballsack where you came from? Oh my goodness. Ooh, you and I are gonna be great friends. Oh, you and I are gonna. Yo, this guy is so This guy is creepy, man. Approximately 1 month ago, before the hero billboard shot announcement. This can't be. These guys are too weak. Why all for one? This is terrible. Why? Can we call it quits already? Let's go. Let's go round two. The League of Villains are on the emerge of destruction. This guy is strong. Jeez, it's like a mountain. Oh, this is chapter 20. I thought there was one more chapter after this. I guess I'm all caught up now. Damn. Some interesting revelations indeed. And I'll just end it there. Won't say anything more. Damn, 40 minutes of me talking. God damn it.